First, this story centers around getting even, revenge in a way. It's not the first. I suppose The Witch from the Tale of the Twisted Claw was about revenge, but more to challenge those youngsters into making the right decisions and enlighten them in kind of an odd way. This story starts off a little convenient, which is required in such a short program. This jerk bully bothers Andy the whole time. Andy's just in the neighborhood because his uncle left his mom a house. The bully, of course, is after Andy from the start, just because no real reason. We all knew guys like this growing up, especially ones that were a little bit older on the block.
I like this story, except the title is a little bit misleading for me because it doesn't really center around dark music. That title puts something in my mind when really what it is just, music in general. Now, why this ghost is being conjured up just because of music, it's not really explained, and that's fine because I'm getting used to all the loose ends in this series. Again, they're 22, 23 minutes, like it runs 24, but there's credits and titles and all that, so they're working with 22 minutes. So it's fine with the loose ends, and it becomes fun and fill in the gaps yourself. I mean, even when I'm doing full-length reviews and things like that, I look at loose ends. Sometimes I just make stuff up to kind of fill the gaps just for fun, but for a show like this, it's not really appropriate because they don't have a lot of time. Now, it's a story of revenge, that's for sure, and that's the key thing about this particular episode, is that it's not innocent in that sense, where the rest kind of are. He was seeking vengeance, and the ending's a little bit unsettling too, but though, as far as the mother goes, though, as a character, not important. The only purpose she really serves is because the uncle left the house. I think it was the uncle left the house to her, and obviously two children can't move into the house, so she serves as essentially the legal barrier between moving from one house and being able to legally own another one. And that's about it. That's the extent of her part in the story. But it's dark in the sense of vengeance, and but there are loose ends. But that's okay because as I'm continuing on through the marathon, the loose ends become more and more enjoyable. But they do tighten up as the series goes on.
At one point, Andy is playing music and the skeleton comes out of the closet. It's humorous to look at. It looks like a dollar store Halloween decoration, but hey, it's fun. The almost pulling into the cellar reminds me of Poltergeist a little. It's a strange ending though. At one point you think Andy's in danger, especially when that really creepy doll, which by the way will take you by surprise and creep you out. Yeah, I know it's a kid's show, but trust me, it's a little bit eerie. I like the story, but it certainly does not send a great message. Revenge justifies itself, which isn't the best message, but it's satisfying to see the bully get his. Karma, I suppose, being the hidden message. Treat others the way you want to be treated type of thing. I have no idea what happened to the bully. It may be the first character death in this series, although you don't see it, so they may have stepped it up a notch there. Let's see how far it gets pushed in Season 1. One thing at the end though is the cellar ghost, who isn't his uncle and proposes to give him anything he wants in exchange for fearful people. Why the music makes this happen and why it's proposed to him after a seemingly threat, I'm unclear. No time to analyze though, have a whole season to cover, and if you're a fan of jerks getting back as much as they give, you'll like this one. Lesson: be careful who you pick on.